I'm happy that we can also introduce our proof of concept together with the partner Sonobeacon from the other part of Germany, from the coast, from Wismar, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, and we are very happy that we can partner with them regarding city buses, regarding people management, regarding crowd management, and regarding optimizing of public transportation. By this, I will already hand over. For myself, I'm from Bosch, Hannover, Hildesheim, formerly Blaupunkt, and we have always to do with infotainment, telematics, and smart mobility. And now I'm handed over to Mr. de Jong.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Christian, and I'm the CTO of the company named Sonobeacon. And we have offices in Hamburg and in Wismar. The research and development is in Hamburg. And why are we here today? We have developed a crowd management system. And what does the crowd management system do? It analyzes and manages crowds, so big groups of people like we have here today. Our system can provide information about insights like obviously the number of people in a certain area, but also about hot zones and cold zones, so which zones of an area are highly frequented, which are less frequented. Information about the duration of stay, so where do people stay for how long, in which zone, and last but not least about movements, so how do people move within that area. There are a lot of use cases for this technology. Here are some of our customers. We have retail, where we have big shopping malls that are using our technology to see where people are moving to the shopping mall. We have event-based systems like actually a football stadium here in Germany, where they want to show their fans where they have to get a beer during the game break. But most of interest, in my personal opinion, also one of the cases which is, I think, most useful is smart mobility and public transportation. So why is this? With smart mobility, I mean it's the integration of different means of transportation, so different transportation services that needs to be synchronized, that needs to be integrated. And to do this, those providers of those services need data. They need data about passengers, they need data about the times when traffic is high, they need to know at what days a lot of traffic is occurring, and a lot of times this data is not available. And if it is available, then they have found that the problem that they have many technical systems in operation, and those systems a lot of times are closed systems where the data can be shared between the systems themselves. We cannot solve every problem, but what at least we can do is we can provide data about the crowds, or about the passengers traveling through a city during the day. So how do people travel, which means do they use, where do they switch between transportation means, at what times of the day a lot of people are on the road, at what times it's more calmly and not that much is happening. So this information we can easily provide. And how do we do this? On the one side, we have a very small sensor. This is a sensor that is sold by us, but we mainly provide the software. So actually, we are able to integrate with other hardware as well. That's also part of the cooperation with Bosch. We want to integrate our software on Bosch devices. And on the other hand, we just have basically the smartphones of all people in that area. There's nothing anybody has to do. But those smartphones that continually see some so-called probe requests. There are requests with which the telephones are looking for Wi-Fi networks that they know that they can connect to. And those signals one can detect, one can capture them, one can identify the device, and by that obviously one can start counting people or counting devices in a way. One can start aggregating the data. So to calculate all the metrics that I described before. This is one small visualization of one of the projects we're doing with Bosch. This is in Hildesheim, a city where we have installed our device on a bus. And especially on the right side, you can see how this bus was traveling through the city, and at what points, at what locations in the city, a lot of people are traveling with the bus, and which zones are not that frequented. On the left, the slide is not of that good quality because there's not that much data visible. But on the left, you will be able to see for every weekday in the certain time slots where do we also have a high frequency of passengers traveling with that bus, and where is it is not that much going on. This is an example of the so-called origin destination matrix. So this is where we capture where people are traveling from and where they're traveling to, so that we can actually show where people are changing. So for example, for certain bus stops is where people are changing from one bus line to another bus line. This is called the Schenke diagram. This is actually what we're doing, and what we are hoping to provide useful information to public transportation companies and other smart mobility providers. And that's the end of the presentation. If you want to have some more information, please visit us at booth 12, where we also have some other showcases and some more visualizations. And we are happy to welcome you. Thank you.
Yes.